Do you know what skill is considered to be a very important one in leadership? You may think analytical skills, decision making, and taking initiatives. Would you like one more guess? All these traits can often be found in the best leaders, but an overlooked quality found in most effective ones is emotional intelligence. Leaders with high emotional intelligence can recognise not only their own emotions, but also those of others. They can use emotional information to guide thinking and behaviour and adapt to various environments by adjusting their emotions. Maybe you have heard that EQ is the new IQ, but did you know that according to a Career Builder survey of hiring managers, almost 75% of respondents suggested they valued an employee's EQ more than their IQ. So what exactly is emotional intelligence? Especially nowadays, because of the growing complexity of society and the variety of stakeholders that must be communicated with effectively, high emotional intelligence is increasingly being recognised as a very important trait in organisations. Benefits for the leader and for the organisation are huge, as leaders with high emotional intelligence encourage stronger relationships and open communication, something that can lead closer to the culture the company likely wants to achieve. So the fact is that emotional intelligence can improve business culture. But let's see what we mean by emotional intelligence. It is simply the ability to perceive, use, understand, manage and handle emotions. It refers to the capability of people to manage and control their own emotions and possess the ability to control the emotions of others as well. It seems that people with high emotional intelligence have greater mental health, job performance, and leadership skills. Several studies attempt to study the relationship between emotional intelligence and leadership. As mentioned, emotional intelligence is a very important skill in leadership, and it is said to have 5 main elements, which are the following. 1. Self-awareness. It means that you know who you are, you know your own emotions, strengths, weaknesses, values, and reactions. 2. Self-regulation. You are able to control your disruptive emotions and impulses and adapt to changing environments and circumstances. 3. Motivation. You are able to understand not only your own motivation, but also the motivations of others. You may inspire other people. You show your employees or colleagues how the work is done and lead by example. 4. Empathy. You consider other people's feelings. You are able to know how they feel. You can put yourself in others' shoes. 5. Social skills. You are able to handle relationships, to get along with other people. Studies have shown that transformational leadership often has a high and positive correlation with emotional intelligence. This leader values team working, works with employees actively, and cares for their needs. On the other hand, it seems that a directive leadership style has no significant correlation to emotional intelligence. Do you want to improve your emotional intelligence and be a great leader? Here are some tips for you. 1. Observe your feelings and your behaviour. Notice how you feel emotionally and how these feelings make you react and behave to yourself and others. Be responsible for your emotions and your behaviour. 2. Listen to other people's opinions. Even if you think you are right, it's important to question your own opinions and be more receptive to new ideas. 3. Reflect on the positive moments, but also on the negative ones. Do it in order to realise what is okay and what needs to be changed. 4. Ask for feedback. Feedback provided by people you work with and you spend time with is always helpful for you and your self-knowledge. So try to do it. It may be difficult in the beginning, but if you practice, it will become second nature. Now you know the importance of emotional intelligence in the workplace. The good news is that it can be improved with training and practice. It seems that high emotional intelligence is likely to make you more effective in your duties. It is no coincidence that Goleman defined it as the array of skills and characteristics that drive leadership performance. And now a question for you. How can you improve your emotional intelligence in a way that will help you in your workplace? Take a look again at the tips.